Good afternoon, this is Bob Iaccino coming to you from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago talking currency futures. Let's go back and talk about the euro again. Euro fell below 119 today, hitting a low in the high 118 handles. It was around 118.80 or so. That's now 12 of 15 days down for the euro currency future. We're now at the lowest levels we've been at since about December 20th or so of last year. We hit below that 119 before a small recovery. That recovery took us back above 119 for the settlement, but the pressure's still on in the euro in a very big way. Part of the reason being the continued weak economic data we're getting out of the ECB. Overnight, the Sentex investor confidence measure fell to a 15-month low for the EU. That was pretty significant as it was thought to be recovering. And then the German factory orders, Germany, of course, the largest economy in the EU, tends to pull the EU economy with it. Their factory orders came out down almost 1%, down 0.9. They were expected up 0.5. So a big 14 basis point swing on that particular figure, and that follows some of the weak CPI numbers that we saw last week out of the ECB, or the EU as well, rather. So a lot of the data is starting to really come in weak, contrary to the US, where the US data is still pretty mixed, still gives the US a pretty good idea that the Fed is going to stay on track. Now we had Jan Smuts, who is the Belgian central bank president, who consults to the ECB, talking quite a bit about ECB rates today in the quantitative easing program. He said that the ECB could consider dialing down its bond purchases sometime this summer. But he also said, in contrast to that, which helped push the euro currency a little bit lower, that he thought investors were right to push back their forecast as to when the ECB might actually start to raise rates. You're going to see significant reduction of the bond buying program before there's any serious conversation of increasing rates by the ECB, and Smuts seemed to agree with that, although he did say that the talk of those bond purchases being reduced might start this summer. That actually gave us a little bit of a rally off the lows in the euro, and then it fizzled out with his comments on interest rates. This is Bob Iaccino talking about a still weak euro currency future from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago.